Hey guys, so I'm filming a really quick update on the last few videos that I've had since it's been a good amount of time since I reviewed and got give you guys information. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into it. First thing I'm gonna talk about is the coconut oil that I had talked about as a makeup remover and a hair mask before. I do still use it in my everyday usually. I don't use it as a moisturizer anymore though because I found that it was a little too oily for my skin, and but if I didn't put enough, it wasn't moisturizing enough. So I'm still sticking to my regular moisturizers for that. I do love it as a hair mask though, very moisturizing, really helps you with your damaged hair. So I highly recommend it if you guys looking for a very cheap hair mask. And I do still use it as a makeup remover. I'm also actually using these makeup removing towelettes too. This is Up and Up from Target, and they have this kind and the makeup removing one, which is a blue one. I actually prefer these. These are exfoliating, but not only that, the ones that I found with the makeup removing one is that the fibers on the towelette actually come off on your face. On these, on the other hand, it doesn't, so I really like these a lot more. It might be because of the exfoliating beads, but I'm not sure. So I definitely am I'm switching off between the towelettes and my coconut oil as a moisturizer, but I do still wash my face if I ever have like a lot of facial makeup. If I only have if I know I only have eye makeup on, I usually just use the towelettes because it usually always gets it off, no problem, and I don't break out or anything. The next thing I wanted to talk about is my weight loss tea. I did actually want to share with you my birth control situation as well because it actually does have an effect on the current weight. I didn't get to do an update on this, but if you guys know, before I was on the Depo shot. It's a shot you get every 3 months, and you just go to the doctor, they give you a shot. You don't have to worry about anything else after that. If you do have multiple partners, I do recommend always using contraception. I think that's the right word. But I loved it originally because you didn't have to go see the doctor very often. It wasn't something you had to keep in mind every day because I had been really bad about taking my pills. If you guys know birth control pills, you gotta take it once every day at the same time, or at least around the same time. So I was getting really bad about that. The reason I switched back to the birth control pill though was because of the fact that I found out that my hair loss that I was having, I at a certain time I was actually taking showers where when before I was even done with the shower, my hair would actually clog up the whole drain. And obviously I was freaking out that time because I thought maybe it was shampoo, maybe it was conditioner. So I tried to switch everything and it wasn't working. Finally my boyfriend's mom, thankfully when I told her about this, she was just like, "Aren't you on the double shot?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Well, that makes you lose hair." And I'm just like, I was just like light bulb in my head, like, oh my gosh, I never even thought about that. But the reason I didn't think about this was because this isn't a side effect that my doctor told me about, because it's not a usual side effect. The only side effect that they really tell you to look out for when you're on the double shot is weight gain, which my doctor was looking out for, and that's another reason I actually got taken off the double shot. Now, some people actually have a lot of heavy weight loss from the double shot as well because it takes away their appetite. But for me, I don't think I had much of an appetite. I would actually watch what I ate, and I would work out and things like that. And even my boyfriend noticed that on the double shot, it was like near impossible for me to work out. Like I literally would work out like 5 to 6 days a week, and it was like heavy workouts too. Like what I had cardio, I had my strength training and everything, so it wasn't like I was trying to just like squeeze by, and I still wasn't losing any weight. Okay, so I was eventually taken off the double shot. Unfortunately, I started the double shot at 155, 155 pounds, and I'm only 5'3". So although that's not skinny, it's better than what I ended up with because by the time I got off of it, I was 170. Okay, so about 15 pounds. Okay, and I was just like, it's freaking ridiculous. A couple weeks after I got taken off of the double shot, I already dropped to 165, And as you guys know, I'm on like a weight loss regimen. I don't diet at all, guys. I do feel that if you're gonna eat something, just eat it. Um if you guys are obviously, if you're diabetic, if you have high blood sugar, or just high blood pressure in general, like watch what you eat for your own health. But if you guys are working out, if you guys are doing everything fine, and you're not like trying to compete for anything where you might need to diet in a certain way, I really don't feel like it's very necessary. um Same thing for my boyfriend. He's just like, if you're gonna eat, just eat. Don't worry about like certain things. He's really worried for me, I think, just with sugar, because I love sweets to almost a ridiculous like standard. So he does try to hold me back on the sweets a little bit, but otherwise, I mean, what you're gonna eat. My weight loss regimen is actually just drinking tea and also eating my vitamin B complex. Vitamin B, what it does is helps convert food to energy. You do have to eat in order to have anything to convert. So I eat it with my breakfast, and I always have a nice like healthy breakfast. Um, it depends on what where I am. Like today, I had 2 eggs, hash browns, and a couple of pancakes, and some like meat that was left over from last night's dinner. So a lot of protein and a lot of carbs. Um, but I'll eat that, and then I don't starve myself or anything. I'm just not hungry for the rest of the day. I had a snack like a couple hours later, but that's just what it does. So my review is actually on the tea that I had bought, which I got from Tivana. If you guys know, this is it's a specialty store that only sells teas. They have a lot of different kinds, and they had a diet tea. Um, I splurged a little on this one, and I got a tea for myself for the morning and for the nighttime. Um, not I don't recommend it really. So my green tea, frankly, it was like a plain regular green tea. You go to any Asian market, just buy the first green tea that you see. Um and it worked better. What I did actually find out though is oolong tea actually works better than green tea for weight loss. So I'm actually gonna try that out now. And but since I already bought that tea, I do want to finish it, of course. So I'm gonna be adding my oolong into the mix that I had bought from Tivana. But frankly, yeah, I would say like if you guys want to lose weight, definitely I still recommend the vitamin B. It works fine, just like it's supposed to. But I would say just drink a lot of oolong tea, cause or just regular green tea, cause I mean it'll work just fine. It helps you not basically retain the food that you're eating, and it'll give you energy throughout the day, and it doesn't give you the jitters like as if you were gonna drink too much coffee. Or I hate drinking energy drinks, so I can't even say, like, don't stay away from that stuff unless you like really really need it. Um next thing I want to ooh, Next thing I want to talk about is the Nook. I've had it for a little while, a much longer while now, I guess, and I'm actually using it with an ebook now because I downloaded a textbook onto there. And I actually gotta say, I do give it a bit of a better review now because of the fact that I found out, because before the YouTube, or I was trying to watch YouTube on there, and I tried to do like just regular like Facebook, email, try to use my applications. One thing I noticed now is that sometimes it kind of like I don't know how to it kind of like stalls. I don't know if it's like thinking or something, but just takes a little while longer to process. So what I'll actually do at that time is just turn it off and then restart it, because I do feel like with any device you should only always restart it every once in a while. Once I started doing that, I had no problems with it. So it's loading everything perfectly fine. I can actually watch YouTube and it's not lagging. So I actually gotta say, this is a pretty decent little tablet. Um, you can download PDF or text files on it if you wanted to. I have my textbook on there as a PDF file, and it has two different systems that you can play it on. I just use the regular reader. So pretty good. One thing I love about it, you can highlight and take notes. and then you can share it and like export it and everything. So that's like utterly amazing for me as a student because it saves me a lot of time and I'm actually still able to, remember the stuff that I'm doing. Um, Sound wise, no problem. Battery life, still amazing. So I have to say, I'm glad I got the Nook, just because the other one, the battery life, was supposedly really junk. So yeah, thankfully I did stick with what the reviews said. Finally, last but not least, my lovely bunny. I don't have him here with me right now because he's like super asleep. He's like the cutest thing asleep because like if you guys saw him in the other video, his ears flop down, and when he's sleeping, he lays on his side. And he has one ear just lifted up. It's just adorable. And at that time when I made the video, I had just gotten him, so he didn't have a name. Um, I was like looking up different names and everything, and some of them sounded like really crazy, really ridiculous, and some of them sounded like people names. So, my boyfriend and I were just thinking about names. I really wanted to name him Momo. I don't know why. It's just very Asian, and I thought it was adorable. But, well, okay, one day we were just taking a nap, and we had the TV on, and some show, I think we had Disney Channel on at that time. We just felt, I love watching Phineas and Ferb, so I had that on, and it got to like a commercial, and some kind of show on there just kept saying wasabi, 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 and then it just kept going on. So that after that day, we just, and since we had been thinking about what to name him, we named him Wasabi. So you guys are gonna be seeing more of Wasabi on my channel now. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them. If you don't like my videos, critique me. Come on, guys. You can comment. Tell me what's wrong with it. If you don't agree with me, I mean, I'm more than happy to listen to you guys say so. So I hope to hear from you guys, and I'm hoping to make another video soon on like makeup or anything else I do find. Um if you guys have a Target, they got stuff going on clearance. I got a Wet n Wild palette, which is actually what I'm wearing right now. So as you can see, the original price is actually more than $4.49, but I got this for $3. Very pigmented. I love it, and I have also my Stila eyeliner on too. Pretty good. I think it's better than e.l.f. one, definitely. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm going to sleep now, so I'll see you later. Bye.